I'm Gladys, and I feel blessed to have so many years in my life. So that's me.
Did you have a role model throughout your life or growing up?
Well, the people that raised my mother, they were very influential to me. We were like grandparents, but they weren't really our grandparents. And they really helped me. They really were kind to us. And our pastor, he was always helpful. He was not just our pastor, he was a friend too. That's about it.
What kind of help did they give? How were they helpful?
They were always there for us. They took us to church, Sunday school, and if you wanted to talk something, they were always listening. They were just good to us.
Mm-hmm. Do you remember any specific times that they went they went above and beyond to help you out?
Well, I don't know if you call them up and beyond, but when I was young, around 3 or so, I was up with them most of the time instead of at home, and they just took real good care of me and were influential to me, and it just grew up like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's just one of those things that just...
What advice would you give to yourself at a younger age? Do you have any advice that you would give to a younger person?
Be yourself. Don't just listen to everybody else. Do what's good for you. Be kind. And just don't follow the crowd. You may be considered odd or something, but at least follow your own dreams and be yourself.
Did you have to learn any of that the hard way?
Yes. You learn as you go. Sometimes you think you have a friend and they turn out not to be as friendly as you think, or maybe you made the wrong decision along the way, but as long as you learn from it, that's the more important thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Do you mind talking a little bit more about what all of that was like?
About what?
Going to the hospital and then having to make the decision to come in here.
Well, I was in the hospital 10 days, and then I came here, and I was rather down, I think, and but like I said, I just decided you have to accept what is, but there were a lot of decisions to be made, and my niece and my family, the rest of my family really helped me. I had to get rid of my things at my apartment and all of the stuff that you have to do, and just made up my mind. This is the way it's going to be, and you make the best of it. But I like it here. I don't always like the meals, but that's even at home. Sometimes you don't like everything, and but I find the people very nice, and I just accepted it as my home now. And I have a good family that backs me up, so I'm in pretty good shape.
So you said there was a specific Bible verse that helped you to deal with the change, right? Do you remember the first time you read that Bible verse, or when it took a new meaning for you in this specific, making this specific change?
The Bible verse?
Yeah.
That I had that a long time, and it just fit to this situation really good. And I just, you have to have faith. You have to believe in yourself and believe in God.
Mm-hmm. So, your faith was very important to you growing up then?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I've been going to church all my life. I was in the church choir for 60 years and active with our church women's group called Willing Workers. We served a lot of banquets and helped out and stuff. So I was very active in the church, and I miss that. But things go on.
Can you think of any times where the church was particularly important to you in your faith or in the community and how they showed up for you?
Well, to me, like I said, the church was always important, and we had a wonderful minister, and he was also a friend, and it just, I don't know, it may sound silly, but I felt when I went to church, it was just like a calming effect to me, and if I missed church, it just didn't seem the same, and being singing in the choir, I love music. I played the piano and the organ, and it just done something to me. And my most memorable feelings were at Christmas Eve. I don't know why, that always inspired me the most. It was just a wonderful time. And that's just what the church meant to me.
What were the Christmas Eve services like, and how did they feel?
Well, years ago, it was at 11 o'clock at night. And to me, that was the most inspiring. I don't know why. It just, you had to make more of an effort to get there. And it was just a wonderful feeling. And then we started going to 7:30, and it still had that special feeling. And but there was something missing because you didn't have to make the extra special meaning, to go. But and then at the end of the service, the choir lined up along the outside walls, and everybody had a candle. And that was just so special. And we sang Silent Night. And that was just so wonderful to me. Just really inspiring to me.
So was Silent Night one of your favorite songs then? Is Silent Night one of your favorite songs then?
That and Oh Holy Night is my favorite, I think.
Mm-hmm. I
don't know, I love that song. And I like them all, but those two are my favorites, I think. I like them.
Sure.
About it.
Yeah, both of those songs have always made me feel kind of peaceful, Yeah.
It's something, I don't know why. Years ago, I had found that Oh Holy Night, and that always stuck with me. And you seem to hear it more now again than what you did there for a while. But I don't know, I just love that song.
Okay. If you had to live your life all over again, would you do it the same way?
No, I don't think so. I think there's some changes that you make. When you're younger, you make some mistakes, and you learn from it, and you move on. But there's always something you change. I can't think just offhand what, but I know as you go on through life, you have to make some changes. And but all in all, I had a good life. I enjoyed myself and traveled and just had a good life.
And still do.
Yes.
So where were some of the places you traveled?
Well, I've been to New Mexico twice. My nephew lives there. I've been to Yellowstone. we were through all the New England states, down in Florida, and North Carolina, and South Carolina, Tennessee. We've been pretty well all over. Texas, we had, my nephew was in the band in his school, and they went down to the Cotton Bowl in Texas, and we went along as spectators, and that was nice. But we went on buses, went down, and it was a long trip, but it was something different. We were on a cruise. We went to Bermuda and Nassau, and so I got around pretty much. Always enjoyed it.
Was there one place that was your favorite?
I think Yellowstone. Well, Yellowstone, and we went to the monument where the presidents are. I forget what it's called.
Mount Rushmore.
Yes. And to me, that was, when we came to it, as you got closer, it was just really amazing how that can be. It's just something to see. And I think that was really inspiring to me. I like that. But there are a lot of nice places in the United States. Very nice places. And I'm glad that I got to see a lot of it. And have those memories. And that's what counts. That's about it.